Good morning, sir.
Good morning,
So,
sir.
yes, am I audible to you well?
Yes, sir. Yanin.
Okay, that's a good. So I'm listening you well, and please let's continue the same persons of articles. So yeah, yesterday, I remembered a boy asked me about the names of countries where we use the. So today I described that also. Before that, so number IV, look at there, number IV. Use of the it is shared in the skin. Please check once the skin well. Well, it is ordinal numbers. We are talking about ordinal numbers, and cardinal numbers. Cardinal numbers we don't use any articles, but with ordinal numbers we use articles, right? Articles, but not in race and competition. But ordinal numbers generally takes adjective also. The first man, right? The first lady, the first page, the second person, like that. The and because the nouns have joined already, there, adjective. So number B now. Number B. Look at with musical instruments. Yes, please.
So skin हेराएर छैन जिम गरेर हेरौँ
हजुर
स्किन हेराएर छैन राम्रोसँग जहिले जुम गरेर हेरौँ
हाम्रोमा त राम्रो देख्छ सर
Okay. Now okay.
झन् ठुलो भयो
ठुलो भयो?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. With musical instrument, with the names of musical instruments also, this is important point for you. Certainly, we described 2-3 types of articles there before the names of musical instruments. Here, musical instruments means the instruments which are played for music, These instruments are known as musical instruments. So these musical instruments, generally their original purpose, their natural purpose is to play them. Their purpose is to play them. Okay, to play. But other purposes for musical instrument also there. Just suppose you are going to buy a guitar. There we use a guitar. But here, look at examples. He knows how to play the guitar. The guitar's main purpose is to play. Guitar is bought not to eat, right? Not to keep, but to play. So it means while we have any musical instruments, when we talk any musical instruments name and its purpose, if they are using for playing purpose, then we have to use the always. Like I play the flute, she plays the harmonium, the guitar, the piano, the drum set, etc., the madal, the panchibaja, etc. These all musical instruments name take article the. But there is problem. Certain problem is there. But if you think that, suppose, if you think that these musical instruments as object like not for playing purpose, just you are going to buy or you are keeping or you have already that musical instruments. In this case, you don't have to use any articles there. So like or sometimes we use article or. Check once. I have a guitar. She is going to buy a harmonium. A harmonium means one harmonium. That means she is going to buy a harmonium means one harmonium. That means actually an object. She is going to buy an object. So we have to write a harmonium, a guitar, a flute, etc. Okay. Be sure. Number B, it has two aspects. One is, okay, please.
Sir. Sir.
Yes, please.
त्यो फेरि स्क्रिन पनि हेरेको छैन जुम गरेर राख्नु सर
It's okay.
यस सर भइसक्यो
Okay, please. Number V la हेर्नु है, number V. Articles को number V हेर्नु, that is important. With musical instrument name, so many names are there for musical instruments. You know already madal, guitar, flute, piano, drum set, right? These all names, musical instrument names, but for their original purpose, okay? For their right purpose, we use article the, but as an object we don't, okay? We use article a. Like I have a guitar, you are talking about objects in this case. Okay, now number 6. Number 6, please. Okay, that is number 6 is there. Before the names of well-known buildings and monuments, you know, historical buildings are famous buildings that like the Eiffel Tower, you know, monuments also, and buildings in Nepal also very famous buildings there, the Singha Darbar, the Lal Darbar, the Dharahara, the White House, the Red Fort, the Sital Niwas, the Rani Mahal. These are monuments and buildings, famous buildings around our country also, and White House from, you know, the USA. So when we remember the historical monuments, basically historical monuments, okay, historical monuments जस्तो कि let's talk about Gorkha Darbar, the Gorkha Darbar, okay, the Gorkha Darbar, that's a historical place, that's a monuments. So we use article the before them because that is definite article, special one. So that is recognized special one. So we use article, you know, that. So next one is, so examples, look at once. The Rani Mahal, it is in Palpa districts, the famous touristy place. Historical Rani Mahal is there. And the Sital Nivas, where our presidents lives, you know, Sital Nivas. And the Red Fort in the US, so the White House in the US, the Dharahara, you know, the famous tower in Kathmandu, the Lal Darbar in Kathmandu, the Singha Darbar, Nepal's main administrative bodies located up, you know, building in Kathmandu. So famous, well-known buildings, generally famous building like the shopping complex, sometimes a big buildings is there and famous for business purpose and other purposes also. Okay, we use articles the. Next one, okay, any confusion here? Very simple, this is names of well-known buildings and monuments. Next one, question please. Anybody does have? No, okay, that's good. So next is with the names of newspapers. Okay, look at with the names of newspapers. Is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
Newspapers name, so generally all types of newspapers name, but you can write there in your copy if you have in front of you right now. So you can write, but not with the names of magazine, okay? But not with the names of magazine, only with the names of newspapers name, but magazines name like there are so many magazines published in Nepal also. You can remember now Muna, children's magazine, you know, a child's magazine. Next, Himal, Nepal, like these are the magazine. They are not the newspapers. Magazine and newspapers do have differences, right? Newspapers may be daily published, maybe weekly published, or some newspapers also published fortnightly also. Fortnightly means in 15 days. Fortnightly, that is called in 15 days, published in 15 days. That also we know. And So newspapers name worldwide recognized newspapers also, some local newspapers also. There also we use article. The national newspapers also. Here are given some national newspapers name: the Rising Nepal, the Himalayan Times, the Kathmandu Post. These are the national newspapers. You can talk about your local newspapers name also. Let's take some names. From your locality, which really have been published from the places. So like let's talk about Chittagong. Here are so many local newspapers. Just I say the Chittagong Post and the Paradasi Daily, the Dreams Daily, like these types of local newspapers also there. And the names of some international newspapers. If no, I help you. Sometimes question comes like international newspapers means the Guardian, published from England, and the New York Times, published from the USA, and the Indian Express, published from India, the Xinhua, famous newspapers from China, so and the Bangladesh Daily, the Daily Mail, like Daily Mail from France, yeah. So many international newspapers names also there. So always newspapers names take article the, okay, don't forget. But don't write articles before the names of magazines. One example, Nari is a famous magazine published in Nepal. Okay, Nari is a famous magazine, that is. But we don't use any articles before the names of magazines. So Nari, before Nari, must not use any articles. Must not use any articles. Okay, that is name of the magazine. But the name of the newspapers, obviously, names of the newspapers, there must you must write articles. Thank you. Next, okay, next number, please. Okay, so here look at the Times also, that is international newspaper. Times also. Okay, next, very important ones. Just yesterday, who asked me? I don't know name. Sorry. Who asked me, sir? Please tell me the 10 countries name where we use, that article the. That he asked me yesterday, right? And I didn't give you any answers there. So today I'm going to give you right answers. Okay. So let's talk for countries. If the name of countries, sir, why this is so? He asks also. The reason why we use article, why do we use article there? Okay, that's important things. Let's see. For countries, if the name consists of a common name or group of islands, okay, group of islands there. Generally, plural names having countries, okay, plural name having countries and group of island there. Group of island there, we use the, okay, the. Generally, अब तपाईलाई सिम्पल सोध्यो भने त्यो यस लागेर आएको कन्ट्रीको नेमहरु छन् जुन जस्तै नेदरल्यान्ड्स, Maldives, Philippines, other names also I have. West Indies also, and Wales also, WALES, Wales also. Okay, write down. And there is given, I think, only 6 countries name. The USA means the United States of America. United States of America. Plural names it has, a long name. So, and the UAE, United Arab Emirates, UAE, that means United Arab Emirates. And the UK, sorry, the Netherlands. फेरि हेर्नुस् त द नेदरल्यान्ड्स हुन्छ जहिले पनि नेदरल्यान्ड्सको अर्को नेम छ हल्यान्ड तपाईलाई झुकाउनको लागि क्वेशन आउँछ एउटा हल्यान्ड भन्ने याद गर्नु टिप्नुस् त HOLLAND हल्यान्ड है हल्यान्ड भन्ने कन्ट्री छ त्यो पहिला नेदरल्यान्ड्सको ओल्ड नेम हो हल्यान्ड भन्ने तर हल्यान्ड्समा चाहिँ नो आर्टिकल फेरि हल्यान्ड्समा चाहिँ नो आर्टिकल है बट नेदरल्यान्ड्स आयो भने अलवेज need to write the Netherlands. Okay, नेदरल्यान्ड्समा त यस छोड्यो भने that is not the name of country. Okay, that is not the name of country. Netherlands, that is not the name of country, but there must be Netherlands. Okay, it is by birth, by birth this is Netherlands. So obviously you have to say Netherlands, not Netherland. Okay. And there, don't forget to use article the before this country's name. Next countries others 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 countries given there. Other countries name I give you the West Indies, right? The West Indies and the Wales, the Czech Republic, the Republic of Korea, the Republic of Korea, etc. And if you talk, if you don't write, if you write the full name of China, you know, the Republic of People's China भन्छ द लेख्नुपर्छ त्यहाँ पनि नेपाललाई पनि द लेख्न पाइन्छ एडजेक्टिभ थप्नुस् द डेमोक्रेटिक रिपब्लिक अफ नेपाल the Democratic Republic of Nepal, Nepal's official name. But we don't use article before Nepal. But the article can be used if you write the real name of Nepal. That is okay. Country's name clear? The Maldives is there. Yes, I go. Multiple names. Next, the Philippines, and don't forget to write the Wales, the West Indies, yourself, the Czech Republic, the Republic of Korea. These are the famous the using country's name. Okay. Now number 9. Okay, is it clear, my dears?
Sorry, Nepal India भने
Hazur. Good question, please. Question again.
जसरी नेपाल इन्डियाहरु आयो भने त्यसमा के लगाउने
नो आर्टिकल प्लिज नो आर्टिकल है इन्डिया मात्रै आयो भने नो आर्टिकल तर इन्डियाको अगाडि चाहिँ द डेमोक्रेटिक रिपब्लिक अफ इन्डिया भने त्यतिबेला हामी द लगाउँछौं है द डेमोक्रेटिक रिपब्लिक अफ इन्डिया हुन्छ है अफिसियल नेम चाहिँ फरक हुन्छ के कन्ट्रीजहरुको बाहिर नाम चाहिँ हामी इन्डियालाई भारत भन्छौं इन्डिया भन्छौं हिन्दुस्तान भन्छौं त्यहाँ नो आर्टिकल्स चाइनालाई हामी चाइना चीन भन्छौं नो आर्टिकल्स बट द पिपल्स रिपब्लिक अफ चाइना हुन्छ राइट द पिपल्स रिपब्लिक अफ चाइना हुन्छ त्यो फुल नेम आयो भने अफिसियल नेम आयो भने चाहिँ द लाग्छ सो यी कन्ट्रीजहरुमा चाहिँ अलवेज द लेख्नु द युएसए द युएई द नेदरल्यान्ड्स द युके द मल्दिव्स द फिलिपिन्स द वेल्स WALES okay the Wales the West Indies the Republic of Korea the Czech Republic okay these countries take always article the sure thank you now number 9 IX my skin is clear or not today I am not writing anything that means I have been using mobile not from laptop so sorry guys okay number 9 so let's read once it what do you use before the names of mountains which article do you use before the names of mountain before the names of mountain ranges भने अघि मैले के भन्दै थिए भने माउन्टेन पिक्सहरुको नामको अगाडि के लगाउनुहुन्छ भनेर सोधे थिए मैले लाइक माउन्ट एभरेस्ट माउन्ट केटु माउन्ट कञ्चनजंघा माउन्ट माछापुच्छ्रे माउन्ट अपी हैन हाईएस्ट पिक्सहरुको अगाडि के लगाउनुहुन्छ
नो आर्टिकल सर
okay any others have answers भन्नुस् त छ कसैसँग डी ओके एक्चुअली अब हेरेर बुझ्नु है तपाईलाई म कन्फ्युजन मेटाइदिन्छु क्लियरली ल माउन्ट पिक्सहरुको अगाडि माउन्टेन पिक्सहरुको अगाडि चाहिँ नो आर्टिकल before the names of mountain peaks but here we are talking about mountain ranges you know mountain ranges means a long ranges of mountain collection of different mountains like the Mahabharat mountain range in Nepal okay the Himalayan mountain range in Nepal it starts from you know up to Bhutan India Pakistan like that's a long mountain range the Hindu Kush mountain range in Afghanistan Turkmenistan like that Hindu Kush mountain range the Chure Parvat in Nepal the Alps mountain range in Europe The Andes in the America, right? These are mountain range name, okay? Mountain range name. In your say mountain range ko name.